The senates are holding strong within the walls of their fortress, Acantha interrupted. They have a large number of civilians within the walls, but they will be starved out before too long. They have plenty of reserves. They are better equipped within the fortress than anyone would expect, Ariel countered. The fortress was designed for that very purpose. It took the entire force of Sparadesia and Rancor to break in last time. I suspect the enchantments and defenses are even stronger now. It wouldn't be a smart move to spread our troops out even more, Zeke said. It seemed everyone was in agreement not to send help. Yet. Raphael nodded his assent then. I suggest we provide relief at our border. He leant forward in his seat. The last report counted over 200 refugees making camp along the nation lines. We need to relocate them somewhere safer. Jordinia is a possibility, Seth offered. The province is not overpopulated, and it's on the coast. Or perhaps we can convince Meracadia to harbor the refugees. Unlikely, Ariel answered. The cowards have yet to reciprocate any correspondence since the Darkborn began this conflict. Again, it seems, the Mercadians are happy to watch the rest of the world burn while they sit back in safety. Perhaps I could lead a group of healers to the border, Raphael offered. We could at least heal those who are wounded and sick. Agreed, Ariel said. Raphael, send word to Shifra and have her select which healers she thinks would be best able to help. Once they arrive in Veritasai, we will provide a guarded convoy to the border. From there, we can escort refugees to Jordinia for the time being. Simon nodded in agreement. In the meantime, I think it is best we bring in more enchanters. If the Darkborn were able to break through the wards guarding Nisa, we need to look at strengthening our own. I've already brought in a few more to repair the wards broken during the attack, Zeke answered. I'll have them double their efforts. Seth leaned forward, tapping his fingers on the table. Does that mean we are ready to discuss the conflict in Mystera? Simon rubbed his fingers over his eyes, stopping to pinch the bridge of his nose. Proceed, Seth. Well, it appears that the problem with the raiders may have become more problematic. Seth spoke softly, more warily than Raphael had heard him before. Of course it is, muttered Simon. Zeke chuckled, evidently surprised by Simon's candor. Ariel even cracked a smile. A moment of brevity settled around the table. The leader of the raiders is the son of the former lord of Mystera, Seth explained. Who? Ariel demanded. We had no knowledge of an heir. When Gavin was given the title, it was on the basis that there were no remaining living relatives, or none that had made it out of the camps. He escaped from the same camp as Gavin, which adds another layer of difficulty to the situation. He was a sort of mentor to Gavin, before Gavin left to fight against Rancor. The heir didn't join the fight, instead fleeing Felicia via the sea at Jordinia. Seth extended his palm out across the table, as if he had just laid out the chess pieces, and awaited his opponent's move. Only his opponent wasn't present in the room. He was somewhere in Mystera, raising a force to overtake their province. And let me guess, now he believes he has some claim to the lands? Ariel raised an eyebrow. Correct. Not only that, but a strong majority of his followers are in similar situations. Property that should have been passed down to them has been granted to followers of the crown, those who fought in battles against Rancor. I find it mighty convenient that so many apparent heirs have suddenly decided to resurface when they were nowhere to be found when we were fighting for our freedom. Simon rapped his knuckles against the table. Who is this supposed heir to Mystera? His name is Micah, and he's a Shadow Master. A Shadow Master? In Mystera? Raphael's shock leapt from his voice